Before modern systems, survival was not a strategy. It was a way of life. There were no global supply chains, no supermarkets, no instant deliveries, no invisible network solving problems in the background. If something broke, people felt it immediately. Food did not come from stores. It came from land, from seasons, from knowledge passed through generations. Water was not assumed. It had to be found, stored, protected. Energy was not constant. It depended on wood, on animals, on human effort. Life was slower, but it was grounded in reality. Because before systems, people understood something we have forgotten. Dependence has a cost. Today, everything feels stable. You walk into a store, and everything is there. Food, water, medicine. But what you see is only the surface. Behind it is a system of logistics, transport, energy, finance. A system so complex, most people never question it until it breaks. And when systems fail, they do not fail gradually. They fail suddenly. Shelves empty. Supply stops. Uncertainty spreads faster than information. Not because resources disappear, but because the system that delivers them stops working. In those moments, money matters less. Access becomes everything. Not what you own, but what you can reach. This is why, in history, communities survived not because they were rich, but because they were prepared. Not in fear, but in structure. They stored food. They understood land. They shared knowledge. Survival was not a reaction. It was built into everyday life. Today, we have replaced resilience with convenience. We trust systems we do not understand. We rely on processes we do not see. And that works. Until it doesn't. Because when systems fail, old knowledge becomes valuable again. Not as nostalgia, but as reality. The ability to grow food, to store water, to function without constant supply. These are not extreme ideas. They are ancient ones. And they built civilizations long before modern systems existed. We often look for safety in money, in assets, in complex systems. But when those systems are under pressure, the question changes. Not, what do you own? But, what can you sustain? Because survival has never been about abundance. It has always been about continuity. And continuity depends on one thing: systems that work. Or the ability to live without the system at all. But there is one system more critical than all others. A system so essential that when it breaks, everything else follows. Food. Where it comes from, how it moves, and why it is more fragile than it seems. That is a system few people truly understand. And it may be the most important one of all. Because when food systems fail, the consequences are not theoretical. They are immediate.